Okay, so I forgot to save at the end of last episode, and so yeah, I had to replay quite a bit, so well, I hope I got everything like we had it before, but well, everything should be fine. But well, when I played poker against Mikul, I think I won only a bit more money, something like 20 or 30 more, not that much, so... Eh? Oh, that's the upper entry. Okay then. Here should be... You, Warden, come on, inside. And let's see if we can sell some of our stuff, since our inventory is full again. No? Antiquarian, yes.
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Don't be happy and take my money. So that book we don't need. Neither that book. Neither that book. Anything else you want? No. Okay. Recent history. We have the money, so let's buy it. History of the world. Well, can't hurt. That we have read. Let's see any useful book here. Field plants. The current alchemy. Book of the Swallow we have read. Frightenous Vision we have read. The Book of Animals. Don't know. Against non-humans. We read. Wait, which books do we have now? History of the World and Recent History. Okay, let's buy as well that. Since books sometimes give us knowledge of stuff that we can get additionally from monsters, or I don't know what else. The History of the World by Roderick the November. Or November. I don't know. When the criminal's stake had been lit and the flames reached her, she began insulting all the knights, barons, mages and councillors gathered in the square in such foul language that they were all filled with dread. Though wet logs had been stacked to prevent the hag from burning too quickly and provide her a chance to suffer in the flames, dry wood was soon added to the fire to end the execution more swiftly. She must truly have harbored a demon inside her, as she uttered not a single scream, though she chiseled fair enough. Instead, she began cursing horribly. An avenger shall be born from her own blood, she cried, from the defiled elder blood. A destroyer of nations' worlds will rise. He shall avenge my torment. Death! Death! And revenge upon you and your offspring. That was all she managed to articulate before she perished. Such was the death of Fala, her punishment for the innocent blood she had spilled. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I thought it will be something else. Fairy tales. That sounds like it will be a good book. Fairy Tales and Stories by Florence Delanoy. I don't know. Pronounce it however you feel like. Then the fairy said to the Witcher, I will tell you what to do. Put on a pair of iron shoes, pick up an iron staff. Walk in the iron shoes to the end of the world, pat the ground before you with the staff, and sprinkle it with tears. Walk through fire and water, do not stop, do not look back. And when your shoes wear out, and when the iron staff shatters, when the wind and the heat dry your eyes so that you cannot shed another tear, then you will have reached the world's end. And then you will have... there we are. And you will have found what you seek, what you love, perhaps. And so the Witcher walked through fire and water without looking back, but he took neither the iron shoes nor the staff. He took only his Witcher's sword. He did not heed the words of the fairy. And that's a good thing, because she was an evil fairy. There we see, not all fairies are that good and, well, want to do us good, so never trust them. Recent history by Anonymous. Anonymous read so many books about Field Marshal Cohorn's strategy failed when his flanking maneuver was stopped by the heroic Visiman infantry, led by Governor Bronnibor, though they paid dearly for their heroism in blood. While the Visimans resisted, Nilfgaard's left flank crumbled. Some began to flee, while others banded into small groups to defend themselves as they were surrounded. The same soon happened on the right, where the tenacity of the dwarves and mercenaries finally broke Nilfgaard's momentum. A loud cry of triumph rose in the battlefield, as the hearts of the royal knights filled with new courage. Nilfgaardian spirits fell, the men's hands went limp, and our warriors began cutting them down. And Field Marshal Menno Cohorn realized that the battle was lost as he saw his men being killed and dispersed all around. His officers and knights came to him leading a fresh horse, urging him to flee, to save his life. But the Nilfgaardian marshal heart was fearless. "It won't be right," he said, refusing the reins. "It wouldn't be right to run like a coward from the field on which, under my orders, so many good men have fallen for the Emperor." Seems we have quite a warful time.
I'm forced to sell.
Yes, you are forced. Now take the book backs, they're boring. I didn't pay for such books. Let's see anything. We have red. The conjunction of the spheres. That sounds, I don't know, maybe interesting. Against non-humans. Why not? Then field plants. Yep. So we have today quite a bit of a reading episode, it seems like. The conjunction of the spheres by Adam Nivell. The cataclysm commonly known as the conjunction of the spheres happened 1.5 millennia ago. A cosmic collision of several parallel universes. This disaster left numerous creatures not native to our reality trapped here. For example, ghouls and graveers, which lack their own ecological niches, are simply relics of the conjunction. The elves claim that humans also arrived in this world during the conjunction. This occurred soon after they managed to destroy their own world. The elves also claim that it was during the conjunction that humans learned to use magic. Of course, these are all real lies and full fabrications, circulated by non-humans, who will resort to the most malicious slander to justify their claims. Maybe the truth is somewhere in between, we don't know. Against non-humans. Anonymous. Again Anonymous. He was really quite a busy writer. It was then that the elven wise men called the sages gathered in the dungeons beneath Reinhold Castle. The elders said to them, "The day and the hour have come. We are here to discuss the fall of humans. We will avenge the fall of Lara Doran. We will shed their blood and drown the world in chaos. We will hide in the forests for 500 years, while the chosen live in human cities and become their neighbors. Everyone knows their place in the plan, whether elf, dwarf, gnome, or sorcerer, or Nilfgaardian. Whoever betrays us is doomed. We will call ourselves superiors, because we have no lords over us and we spit on gods." Then all swore an oath and each drank the blood of an innocent child from a golden chalice to seal their obedience to the plan. That poor child! Why did they do that? Such stuff isn't nice. You could drink as well, I don't know, a cup of tea. Or if you wanted red, drink red wine. There are only some grapes are being destroyed. That's some... Well, now let's come to field plans. That for sure is way nicer. Field plans. The book describes white myrtle, hellebore, calandine, bellis, crow's eye, barbacane, and sevens. It also provides information on the methods of obtaining alchemical ingredients from these plants. And see, at least that one book brought us something, so it was worth it. Hopefully you agree with me. If not, then... So, let's see, who are you? Traveler? No? Sultan?
Geralt!
Yes? Well, Sultan, you mentioned my vanishing. Why did I disappear? Good question.
Sultan, you mentioned my vanishing. Any idea why I disappeared?
I'm not sure how to tell you, but you died, Geralt. 5 years ago, during the massacre in Rivia, I saw some scoundrel stick a pitchfork in your gut. You bled to death on a dirty street before my eyes. Or so I thought. And I've seen enough corpses to know that there are some unexplained cases. From what I remember, Witcher mutations significantly changed your body, but that makes it no easier to believe you survived.
Okay then, let's go.
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
So then, let's get rid of some food.
What can I do for you?
It's time
Okay.
I was on my way.
Who again sells food?
No challengers?
I want to get rid of some food. Maybe.
How can I help?
Ah, you can. So let's see. You bring 5. 2 is as well good. That we can use. Bread hasn't that high of a price. 2 golds. Or 2 golds, some potions, Bargeskulls. That should be it, yes. So then, let's go to Abigail and give that woman some skulls. Of course not for free. There's a herbalist, no. So let's see. Door open. Is it day? 6:30. I assume it is. It is rainy. So. What? Ah, damn it. Why do I always run in the wrong direction? Ah. I wish there would be kind of like a... Oh, okay, there is a mini-map, but maybe
will be wet.
a bit of a bigger mini-map. Mini-map, that word would have been a bit better. At least I would think so. So, Abigail's hut. So, there you are.
What do you want?
We want to sell some stuff. That's for sure. Now let's sell 16 of them. 9. 2 things. No? You're not interested in that? So 3 of that, since we have... Oh, what are you? Guinness acid. I like it that you bring so much money. So... Okay... Let's see, do you get anything? The books of animals. Let's buy it. Doesn't hurt. Then let's read about animals. We have read already so much. Doesn't hurt. The book of animals. The book describes dogs and wolves. It provides hints on combating them and alchemical ingredients that can be taken from the corpses of these animals. Okay.
What do you want?
Why should we fight some poor dog? You don't even want that book. Fine.
What do you want?
So... we need to know where the beast came from.
I need to know where
True.
the beast came from.
Why ask me?
Aren't witches wise in the ways of magic?
Yes, but this beast is beyond me. Although I know someone else.
Who would that be?
The boy Alvin. He's a strong source and a diviner. What he knows we could not hope to imagine. However, if I were to give him a certain potion...
Won't it hurt him?
No need to fret, he'll be fine. Bring me the petals of 5 white myrtle and your questions will be answered. Myrtle grows outside the village. If you lack knowledge of herbs, I have this book. It's yours, for a price.
Wait, we weren't finished. To gather herbs, left click on selected plants. Tip: you must have the herbalism skill in the intelligence group to gather herbs. You also need to have knowledge of a given plant, which you can find in books. There we have it again. Books are important, not only in real life, but as well in The Witcher. Herbs can also be purchased from herbalists. And we weren't finished. Yo, don't sit down.
What do you want?
Talking. He believed you
The
summoned.
Reverend believes
Yes.
you summoned the beast.
And what do you believe?
Nothing yet. What's your side of the story?
I had nothing to do with it.
Okay. So, okay, and you no more. We will see that. I would say then let's go collect some herbs. Wait. And wait, and didn't we? Yes, we still need to go to Lefaros. What was that again? No. Mysterious.